So hey everyone, this is Gaurav Sharma here, and I'm gonna show you how to solve a JEE question in less than 10 seconds. You'll be quite surprised to know that if not all, then most of the questions asked in JEE can be solved by tricks of these kind. So that might be the reason why you might want to stay subscribed to the channel. So before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified about more such videos on shortcut tricks about JEE Mathematics in your future. So first thing first, let's take the question. So if the question says if P1, 2 and Q4, 6 are 5, 7 and S, A, B are the vertices of a parallelogram PQRS, then what can you say about A and B? So basically we have been given the three vertices of a parallelogram and we have been asked to find the coordinates of the fourth vertex. Alright, so as I had promised you earlier that I'm going to solve this in less than 10 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my watch here. Alright, so as to make sure that I solve this question in less than 10 seconds. So here we go. 1 plus 5 is 6 and 6 minus 4 is 2 and 2 plus 7 is 9 and 9 minus 6 is 3. So A equals to 2 and B equals to 3 is the correct option. So there might be a lot of questions popping up in your head right now that is this really a JEE question? And if it's really a JEE question, how did I manage to solve that in such a less time? And more importantly, you might be thinking that could you have solved this in such a less time? So I'll answer them one by one. Yes, of course, this is a JEE question and it was asked in the year 1998. Alright, and you too can solve this using a technique which I call CVP. Now the question, what the CVP is? Now CVP stands for consecutive vertices of a parallelogram, and let A, B, C, D be a parallelogram such that the coordinates of the three consecutive vertices are given. Okay, now before we proceed, let's just try and understand the term consecutive. What does this term consecutive mean? Let's take the natural numbers 1, 2, 3. So these are first three natural numbers and they are consecutive because they come one after the other. Similarly, if I talk about ABC, so ABC are first consecutive alphabets because they come one after the other. Alright, so if three consecutive vertices of a parallelogram are given, then the coordinate of the fourth vertex is given by x1 plus x3 minus x2, y1 plus y3 minus y2. Okay, so if you look here, then the coordinates of A are x1, y1, and coordinates of B are x2, y2, and coordinates of C are x3, y3, and we want to find the vertex coordinates of the vertex D. Now if you look at A and C, now A and C are adjacent vertices to the vertex D, and B is the opposite to the vertex D. So what I'm gonna do is, to get the x coordinate of D, I'm going to add the x's of the adjacent vertices, x coordinates of the adjacent vertices, so x1 plus x3, and from this sum I'm going to subtract the x of the opposite vertex. Alright, so that's the x coordinate of D. Alright, and similarly, to get the y coordinate of D, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add the y's of adjacent vertices and then I'm going to subtract the y coordinate of the opposite vertex. Alright, so let's just see if you too could solve this in less than 10 seconds. So this was our problem with vertices P, Q and P, Q, R and S, and we were supposed to get S. So let's just get x, S, the coordinates of S. So 1 plus 5 is 6 and 6 minus 4 is 2, 2 plus 7 is 9 and 9 minus 6 is 3. So there you go, that's your answer. So hope this little trick makes some sense, and make sure to solve this JEE question in less than 10 seconds to your friends and have fun in amazing them a little.